Golf fans are in for a thrilling showdown this weekend, but tensions on the greens are running hotter than ever. As Robert MacIntyre and Scottie Scheffler battle it out at Caves Valley, the stakes are sky high, not just for the BMW Championship title, but also for bragging rights ahead of the Ryder Cup. With emotions spilling over from both players and spectators alike, one has to wonder, where do we draw the line between passionate support and disruptive behavior? And how will these dynamics shape the outcome of this high-stakes contest? The drama unfolded after MacIntyre sank a clutch 7-foot putt to secure his par. In a bold move, he turned toward a heckler and signaled for silence, showcasing his fiery competitive spirit. The moment was emblematic of the pressure cooker atmosphere surrounding the event. Currently sitting 4 strokes ahead of Scheffler, MacIntyre is now the man to beat heading into Championship Sunday. Yet despite trailing behind, Scheffler remains unfazed by the chaos unfolding around him. When reporters pressed Scheffler about the hecklers targeting MacIntyre during the round, the reigning world #1 kept his response measured yet pointed. "I didn't see any of that," he admitted candidly. Recalling his own experiences facing unruly crowds, particularly during the Irish Open earlier this year, he added, "People sometimes say things they probably shouldn't. I remember hearing some pretty harsh comments when I led the tournament in Ireland. It's part of the game, though. If you're truly a fan, those kinds of remarks only fuel the player more." His tone carried an air of wisdom, reminding everyone that sportsmanship should prevail even amidst fierce competition. But here's where it gets controversial. Should heckling be seen as harmless banter, or does it cross a line that threatens the integrity of the sport? Scheffler himself hasn't been immune to rowdy fans either. During the Open 2025 at Royal Portrush, someone shouted, "Rory is coming to get you," mid-play, a jarring interruption for anyone, let alone one of the best golfers on the planet. These incidents might rattle lesser athletes, but Scheffler takes them in stride, using them as motivation rather than distraction. Still, it's worth asking, does this kind of taunting add excitement to the game, or does it detract from its elegance and tradition? MacIntyre, on the other hand, didn't shy away from addressing the issue head-on. When quizzed about relishing the spotlight while fending off jeers from the gallery, he responded with confidence. "Yeah, I totally expected it," he stated matter-of-factly. "This is exactly the scenario I thought would happen today, and tomorrow won't be any different. I'll give as good as I get." He went on to acknowledge the presence of security personnel who were actively monitoring the situation, hinting that several hecklers may have been reprimanded. While he didn't confirm whether anyone had been ejected, his message was clear: "Don't underestimate my resilience." With a commanding 4-shot lead going into the final day, MacIntyre has positioned himself brilliantly to claim his first BMW Championship trophy. However, this isn't just about individual glory. A victory for MacIntyre could have ripple effects far beyond the leaderboard. Last week, Justin Rose handed Team Europe a morale boost by defeating Scheffler and others to win the FedEx St. Jude Championship. If MacIntyre follows suit, it could send shockwaves through the U.S. team's preparations for the Ryder Cup. And this is the part most people miss. Every loss Scheffler suffers against European rivals chips away at Team USA's confidence. With several spots still up for grabs in their 12-man roster, the Americans are scrambling to find the perfect mix of talent and chemistry. But if their star player keeps falling short against Europe's finest, doubts creep in. Who can step up to challenge Rose and MacIntyre at Bethpage? Will Keegan Bradley take matters into his own hands as a playing captain, or trust another teammate to rise to the occasion? Time is ticking, and the pressure is mounting. So what do you think? Is heckling part of the game's charm, or is it time to enforce stricter rules to protect players' focus? Does Scheffler's recent struggles signal trouble for Team USA? Or is there still hope for redemption? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take.